Good afternoon, Dr. Na, and welcome to the next installment of the Planet Foobar demo. So this week we're going to be showing you some of the sequencing we've done. We now have it so that you press play, it moves from the intro to the title, and then you move from the title to the programming. We also added a few more levels. You can now move between those levels, so we can scroll and show you some of the levels. It dynamically switches them, puts the robot, all that fun stuff. I think CJ did stuff with floppies because CJ is the king of floppy disks. What else did we add? We added a little menu button to the controller so you can move back to the main menu with this little diegetic menu. So let's go and load this up. Okay, so this is the old intro scene. This is the one that you saw back at the LAN party. There's some wiggling added to it now. Once this completes, it actually will move it right to the title screen. So let's see, we're about to crash land. And boom. Crashed, and now we have swapped over to the title screen. So this is you've seen stuff of this before. Now CJ has added some extra data. He's actually pulled this data from the player data, the player data objects. So now that says there's 0 of 20 levels completed on all these players. So if he picks any of the players and he just throws it on the terminal, he should be able to load it up. So we load it up and press play. And now we're back into our programming screen. So this is our actual level 1. It's not the little example we had last week. And CJ's having fun throwing all the floppies around. So this is level 1. If you now press the application button on the controller, it will pull up a little diegetic menu in front of you. So you can click main menu. It'll bring you back to the main menu. So yeah, you're back. So now he has to reload. So this time he's loading my file. He pressed play. Or he just deleted me. Okay. Okay, nice guy here. So now we're back to this screen. If you press the menu again, you can actually switch between the levels. If you click level, this is a nice little list. It's pulled from the level list object. So currently we have 5 levels in here. So that's level 2, level 3, level 4, and level 5. They're basically very, very similar surrounding terrains, but the grids and the objectives are moved for them. So now we also have added the battery to the programming language. So if you now look at the robot cam, there is a battery icon in the corner. The robot is currently at 100% because nothing has loaded. So we're going to swap back to level 1 and test out this battery thing. So if you just press the execute button without anything else, it'll be automatic 5%. Every time you press run, it's 5% of your battery life. And then each of the other components are associated with different amounts of power. Like move, every 1 unit is a 1% of power. Every turn is 1%. Jumping is slightly more. I believe it's 5. Currently set as 5. So let's move forward a little bit and watch the battery move and everything, so we can do some jumps. Okay, so I almost got it. Let's throw a jump in there. Or whatever CJ wants to do. Okay, so now if he presses run, you'll see that the battery is now going down. So the robot is running around and moving, and as he's moving, the power is going down. Okay, so it went down 22% from this run. So now if he runs again, it'll reduce it again. So he's jumping. Is moving. Hey, CJ, can you look at the power icon? Okay, so it went down to 61. So if you just remove everything, let's show that now if you run out of power, you can't actually do anything. So if we just pull all of this stuff off the program stack and press run a bunch of times, it'll just drain the battery, changes colors. As 50% it turns yellow, at 20% it turns red. So we can just make them spin a lot. So he spins and he spins and he spins and the battery drops, and now it's dropping really low. And then eventually it'll hit 0% and not be able to run at all. So now the output says end because it cannot run. It's out of power. You can't execute a program. You can't turn, none of the components work anymore. So our battery actually now works. It prevents you from doing any movements in the game. So now you are forced to finish the level within a certain amount of battery time. So that is our updates for this week. So basically we've added a few more levels. We're able to jump between those levels and move between those levels through the main menu. CJ added more stuff from the player data to the floppy disks. We've added an actual battery manager now, so the robot keeps track of its power usage as it runs the program, and we've kind of interlaced all the scenes together now. So now you can start right from the beginning. You can get straight to the scene with all the programming. There's no like selecting scenes within the manager and everything. So that is our current iteration of Planet Foobar. So we will. Oh yeah, and we added a tutorials menu link in the beginning of the main menu. So that is our current iteration of Planet Foobar. Goodbye.